everybody. I'm still making in stock videos. So this won't go up today. Today is August the 11th though, 2017, and it is 1:54 p.m. right now, and this is my first video to make today. Still here by myself. Albert's gone to do a side job, and Elizabeth's at work. Marcus is at work. They only have one car, so Katie and Gracie's at home. And I don't have Gracie today because Katie didn't have to work with Albert because he had to go do the side job. Okay, this video is going to be, I have a few of the older question of the days that I had saved up before I stopped doing videos for 2 months. So I'm going to answer these questions, those old questions, right now on this video. Just not one, like I was doing one a day. For these old ones, I'm going to do them all here on the video. And, once y'all watch this video, anybody else of you that has any questions for me, put them in this, in the comments under this video. And, make sure you put question of the day beside it, so that I will know you want me to answer your question on video. But thereon after, it will be whenever I can, and it will be one question per video. Okay? Alright. Hope y'all understand all that. So, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions to answer here. And like I said, this is older questions from before. Okay. This one is from Charity Lee. And her question is, if you had one dream, if you had one dream day to do just whatever it is that you want to do, and eat just whatever it is you want to eat, no matter what, how would you spend it, and what would you eat? Well, questions like that is always hard for me, because if I could spend a dream day doing whatever I wanted to, it would be for all day long to be able to have this, I guess, big, huge craft group going, and have all these ladies, and even these young girls, like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old, from that age on up to my age and older. One big group. I would be over it. We would all be crafting different things, whatever we wanted to craft. And I would craft something, but I would like to go around and walk around and look at everybody's and watch what they're doing, and get ideas from them and stuff too. And I would love for that big old craft day to be, now my room, I love having stuff like that at my house. I used to back in the day. Now I'm too old and I can't deal with the food, money-wise, or doing it wise, really. And the cleanup afterwards and stuff like that. But if all of that, if like you said, a dream day, somebody would clean up after me, right? Okay, there you go. So that part's settled. But my house is small. So my house is not very big enough, and it wouldn't hold a lot of people like I'm dreaming about here. So, so we would need some kind of big, I guess, public building to go to that we wouldn't have to pay for. You know, it would be free. This is my dream. That we could all go to and do this at. Tables all lined up and chairs and just being, you know, doing all this. The food that we would have to eat, and this would be an all day long thing, okay? And it would be, maybe we would have like, as we're crafting all throughout the day, have some kind of like maybe door prizes, you know, to draw their names and win something, or some type of little crafty, you know, a little quick, not long and not hard to do crafty contest so they could win something, you know, stuff like that. Okay, for the food that we would have to eat, our craft group would be catered. You know, we wouldn't have to worry about leaving and going nowhere. We wouldn't have to worry about spending any money on this food. It would be totally free. Somebody else, you know, would be taking care of all this. The rent of the building or all that, and all the catering price for the food, but the food, it would be all different kinds, you know. All the foods that I like Chinese foods, I like Japanese foods, I like pizzas, and I like the Subway sandwiches, you know, the little sandwiches. I like things like the little block cheese and olives and mushrooms to you know, the little tray, the snack tray, and fruit trays and vegetable trays to snack on that with dips for them and all this kind of stuff. And so it would be all this different stuff, so because it'd be a big group of people, so everybody would have something they liked, you know, and could choose and pick. And, you know, that big catering, I know there's not like probably one catering place that would be able to have all of those different kinds of foods. So I guess all the different ones would have to come together and work together on this and do this. I guess that would be my dream day. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that question and its answer. And Charity, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for asking me the question. Okay, question number 2 is from Denise Lucia, if I'm saying you're not Lucia. It's Lucia. I wish I knew how to pronounce your last name, dear. So anyway, she asked a question. Excuse me. And her question is, if you could travel to any part of the world without having to go on boat or plane, which country would you travel to? Let me think. That's kind of a hard one too, and I don't even know all the countries either, Denise. I don't even know. I mean, like, I could say Paris, but that may not be the country. That may be something inside the country. I don't know what the countries' names are, and I don't know how many countries there is. Is Israel a country? Is Chinese a country? Or China, I think they call it. Is that the country? You know, I know there's Turkey. Is that a country? I don't know all the different countries, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with this since I don't know a whole lot of them. I'm gonna include something in this. You said if I could travel any part of the world without having to go to these places, I'm gonna include without any worries at all whatsoever. War-wise, terrorism-wise, all the bad things that you hear about these places, because I've heard bad things about China. But China has always been sounded kind of interesting to me. And so, I guess China. I don't even know if that's a country. That may be something inside of a country. Y'all tell me in the comments below. I don't know. But I'm going to say China. That's where I would go. Okay. So, I hope y'all enjoyed that question and its answer. And Denise, thank you for that question. Okay. Number 3 is another question from Denise Lucia, whatever her last name is. I'm so sorry, dear. Alright, her next question is, if domesticated animals were wild, and what we consider wild animals were domesticated, what pet would you then choose to have? That's kind of hard too, because there's several that I like. Now, is monkeys considered wild? I know they're not really, I don't think, domesticated. But when I was a teenager, we had a neighbor that actually had a pet monkey, and I used to ride my little 50 motorcycle over there and visit him to play with the monkey. So, you know, I don't know, but I've always liked monkeys. I also think koala bears are cute. I think that's considered a wild animal, right? And it's not domesticated. It's not one you buy and have a pet in your home normally. But I think they're cute. What else? What other kind of animal do I like? Starts to say squirrel, but I've known people that's had flying squirrels for pets too. Hummingbird? I mean, you can't really, I know you get birds, but does pet shops have domesticated hummingbirds? I wouldn't mind having one of those for a pet. I'm trying to think. A pig. A cute little pink pig. Yes. And then I wouldn't really mind. See, it's a hard choice. I like all of these, so I don't know which one I would pick. You know, it's hard. So anyway, I also, if I could get a miniature pony that was real short, so it wasn't this big huge horse in my house, you know, but the little bitty, and it never would grow any bigger. And it could be, because ain't horses considered wild animals? They're not domesticated. They're in the house. Now, people own them and have them outside in their barns, but I mean, I'm talking in the house. So something like that, maybe. I was trying to think. There, you know, sometimes I think kangaroos are cute. A baby kangaroo, you know. I was trying to think other kinds of things like that. I can't think right now. Well, it would be cute to be able to own, you know, have a dolphin, but that would be hard. You'd have to have this big, huge fish tank they could go into. Because they can get out of the water for a little while, can't they? I think. I ain't quite sure. But anyway, so there you go. I'm going to be done with that one. Hope y'all enjoyed that question and its answer. And Denise, hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for your question. Okay. Number 4. This one is from Teresa Thacker. I hope I say her last name right too. So her question is, have you ever cut your hair short? Would you ever cut it short? What is the shortest you have had your hair? Uh-oh, I got more than, Okay, I put these two together because they kind of are the same and go together. So, somebody else also, her name is Letta Van Mees, M-E-I-E-S. All these names I don't know how to pronounce, I'm so sorry. Anyway, she also added a question that went along with this one. My question of the day is, how long do you still want to grow it? Say to the floor, or if you do want it a lot shorter, who would cut your hair? Okay, so it's all, you know, involved in my hair. Okay. But it's a bunch of different questions. I'm going to go back up and I'm going to answer each of these little questions, you know. Okay, so the first one was, have you ever cut your hair? The answer to that is no. The next one is, would you ever cut it short? No. What is the shortest you have had your hair? when I was a little bitty girl and it was first growing out, I guess. Okay, that was all of Teresa Thacker's questions. Now, for Aletta, her questions was, how long do you still want to grow it? Honey, I don't want it to grow anymore. Please, don't let it grow no more. Just stop it. Let it stay right where it's at. Okay, how long do you still want to grow it? Okay, and she said, say to the floor. So, no, I do not want my hair to go to the floor. Sorry. She said, or if you do want it a lot shorter, who would cut your hair? None of us in my family are hair cutters. So, you know, if I was to do that, but I don't want to and I'm not going to. Our hair is, God gave us our hair to be our glory, and so I don't want to do that. But, you know, if anything like that ever happened, I suppose I'd have to go somewhere or find somebody that knew how to cut hair. Even if it wasn't like at a place where you go into, maybe some family or friend that knew how to cut hair or something like that. But I'm not going to do that. So, that is those questions. So, Teresa Thacker and Aletta, thank y'all for your questions. Hope y'all enjoyed the answer. Hope everybody enjoyed the question and the answer. And let's move along to the next one. Number 5, the last one. This one is from Audie. Her question is, do you have any paper punches? If so, which ones do you have? Okay, let me get those and I will show you. Ugh. So the paper punches I have, and I'm going to show you the first one I got. I don't have many, okay? Alright, actually, probably the first ones I got were these little bitty ones right here. So I have this little bitty star one. Okay. And then I have this little bitty footprint one. Okay. And then the first one that I got, that I bought for myself, that's mine, is this one right here. And it says right here 1.5 inch. And so there's that one, and it looks like that on the bottom. Did I show y'all the bottom of that one? Okay, so then I myself personally have only one more. This next one was given to me in a goodie box of crafty stuff they sent me. And it's, I guess what you would call a border one or a trim one. So this is it right here. When it came, it was actually broke. When I opened the box, it was a big box full of stuff, all kind of papers and stuff. And this was in there and other things, kits and journals and all that. And this was broke. But we had to fix it. My husband put it together and we fixed it and got it working again. So, but this is what this one is. Now, I have two more here, but these cannot really be said that they're mine. They're my daughter Elizabeth. She bought them and used them for something, but she's letting me keep them here with my stuff and use them as I need them, but she's not letting me call them mine. They're hers. But they're circles again. So here's this one. I don't know the size of it. And here's this one. So they look... Well, I thought I was troubles getting it. My little circle that I have. Let me see if I can do this. So see, and my little circle is the 1.5 inch. So these are probably 2 and then 2.5, something like that. But that's these. So these are considered Elizabeth's, but like I said, they're out here with my stuff, and because she don't have room in her room, and I can use them when I need them. But if she was to ever get her own place and move out, she'd take them with her. Okay, so that is my paper punches, Audie. Hope you enjoyed the answer to your question. Hope everybody enjoyed the question and the answers. And so now, like I said, anybody else that has any more questions for me like this that you would like for me to answer like this on a video for you, I think they call that feature it. Just put in the comments below this video, and any of my other videos, not just this one, any of my other videos. If you have a question you want me to do, put it in the comments below and put question of the day beside it, and I'll know you want me to answer it on video like this, and I will do it. I'll put them in order as I get them and do them one question per video as I can, when I can. Okay? Alright, thank y'all very much. I'm out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.